This is Livy. I wanted to make this video because I want to discuss a few things with you guys about how I've been feeling lately. A lot of you may know from Twitter about that I'm going up and down a emotional roller coaster because of several things, and it's usually blamed of my anxiety from autism, which I've been diagnosed with a long time ago, back when I was in preschool. That's a long time ago when I was diagnosed with it. Like, it basically wasn't a really big deal when I was younger until now, when I'm 24, and things are, like, it's all about emotions now, about how I feel about things. In this, I thought I was prepared for this, but I wasn't. That I've been feeling very sad and depressed. Like I said, I'm on an emotional roller coaster. Because there's a couple things that they've been bothering me so much, it even was bothering with my sleep last night. And I don't want that to happen ever again, to have it bother my sleep. Because I know because I really have an issue like that, and if it starts bothering my sleep, then I'm like, nah, I really need to get this out. I really need to get this out. Like, I want to explain what it kind of is like being an adult, like a YouTuber in her 20s, beginning YouTube. Like, it is an amazing feeling that I have a lot of fans, and I am not too far away from 500 subscribers, which, remember, it's the goal for, by the end of this year, 500 subscribers. And but also, there's had been some things that kind of been bothering me, like it's things that usually, for other people, it's not a big deal, but to me, it's like, it gets me upset. And please, I really don't want to say this one thing over Twitter about what I'm thinking about. But I'm basically a very sensitive person. That's one thing. Like, I'm sensitive about my looks. I'm sensitive about my weight, and I'm sensitive about my speech impediment and my singing voice. Which, thank you guys so much for enjoying my cover of "Break My Mind" by DA Games. And now it's another thing. I'm also really nervous that that after I've improved it, that they don't like what I improved. I'm so nervous about that, because they know I can sing, because they heard me sing before I made the cover, and they really liked my singing voice, and that was a huge honor. So yeah, that was another thing that also is, I'm also very sensitive about my singing voice, because I actually sing in different tones. That's the thing. It's like that song was a challenging song to sing, because I normally don't sing music like that. I try to get my voice ready for more rock, dance rock, I guess you can call it. But yeah, but mostly my voice fits more for either country or opera. It's like I have a country singing voice and an opera singing voice. And I'm still trying to find that happy medium for something for everybody to like and that can fit for every song. It's just something I need to go at, and my mom's helping me coach with that because she sings too, and she knows about all this music. She's in the church choir, so yeah, I have a little mom help, and she's the one that approved on the Break My Mind improved version. Like, I sang it so many times until my mom said, yep, that's good. Because she even heard the original version, she was like, no, you should have had posted that. And so, yeah, the first version, that was a little embarrassing. But, yeah, that's one thing, is that I'm a very sensitive person, and like, the main reason for autism is I don't think the same as everyone else. That's what autism is really well known for, is that, like I said, like, there's things that most people would think, oh, that's not a big deal, but to me, it hurts, or it's chaos, or whatever. And that kind of dealt with something about what had been happening a few weeks ago. And I'm sorry if this video lags. A few weeks ago that, you guys probably knew about this before, that I made a hashtag called Living Miracle Collab. And this is where my thinking differently is. I thought it would have been a brilliant idea, when in reality it was not a good idea at all. It just caused chaos. Cause I thought, like you guys know this. I know you're probably thinking about this again if you knew from Twitter. That one of my main things I've been always wanting is, I've always wanted a collab with Razz. Yeah, that was the one thing I've always wanted. And I know he normally doesn't do collabs, but I've been seeing, like, you know, when he collabs with some of those other people, and I think, wow, that's, whoever gets to collab with him is lucky, and that's amazing. I would love that experience for myself. And he did tell me maybe, but not 100% confirmed, that maybe he might do a collab with me, but it's not 100% confirmed. And so I thought, maybe, what if I can change that maybe into a yes? And then that's when I created which, when I was telling my mom about this story, and when I told her about that, she was like, oh, you should have done that. And so I said over on YouTube and Twitter about this miracle collab, that I thought maybe by popular fan demand it would turn that maybe into a yes. And all I can say is thank you guys for trying to help, but also there was also some people that were, you know, sending him hate instead of saying a simple, hey, I think you should do a collab with Livy. Like, just send him like, why won't you do a collab with Livy? There's something wrong with you. Da 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 da. Or, oh, you are, you know, stuff like that. And he did not deserve that at all. And so I told him about everything that happened, and I majorly apologized, and he forgave me, but he also told me to don't do that again, which I promise I won't. And he said, which this kind of gave me somewhat of a good feeling, that he said, if I want to do a collab with you, I'll ask you. So he might have something in mind with me. Like, I don't want to confirm it because I don't want to cause a huge hype and end up nothing. But all I can do right now is just be patient. Be patient and pray. But, like, I've apologized over and over and over again, And he even told me himself that I'm making a, he said it's not really a big deal, you're kind of making it a big deal, just, it's alright, just don't do it again. And of course, yeah, sorry, kind of emotional with that story, but I just wanted to say about that because that's the one thing about that caused my autism, and to do, like, that's one thing. It's like, I support autism, but there's a lot of times that I don't like having it, and I don't think a lot of people do like having it, because to me my autism feels like a permanent curse that makes me do these stupid things and think this and that and like I overly think things. And I was also made fun of for having it in high school, which that was another thing. When I was in high school, I thought that, like, I had a lot of kids pick on me because I was different, because I acted different, and kids would harass me and make fun of me. And I thought if I told them that I had autism, I thought they would stop and be all like, oh, we should not make fun of somebody with a disability. But that must have been a really bad thing to do, because then they made fun of me more for having a disability, and they think that I'm making it. And the one thing that pisses me off more than ever when people tell me this, you just made that up so you get special attention. No, I would never ever ever make up stuff like that. Like, do I wish I was autistic? Of course I don't, but I have it and there's nothing I can do about it. And I just had to spread the awareness. That's the only thing I can do about it, spread the awareness and take care of everybody who's autistic and show the love and support, which is why I wanted to help out with the charity called Autism Speaks, because I support autism, and I even have puzzle piece socks. That's how much I support it. I don't like having it, but that doesn't mean I can't support it, because I understand what those kids are going through. And I have, like, and one thing I absolutely love is when either fans or even other YouTubers, believe it or not, I'm not dropping names, but other YouTubers had told me this too. Some other YouTubers, not a lot, but I'm not dropping names because I actually promised I wouldn't. That they would come up to me and go, I'm autistic too. That means a lot when you guys do that. That's actually one of my favorite comments. Besides, like, you know, awesome video, great job, you're amazing. Besides that, I love it more when people tell me that they understand what I'm going through because they're autistic too. And a lot of my other YouTuber friends, they know what it's like too, because they knew somebody who was autistic. Knew at least one person who was autistic, which they know how I work and stuff like that, and they understand. And I want you guys to understand too. And about and that's actually one other thing, like how DA Games understood me, because I heard that that Will was getting depression from stuff that was going on with their channel too, and I wrote back to them, I know how you feel, because my autistic anxiety is getting the best of me. And another thing that's been bothering me is I always feel like I'm failing when, you know, you guys tell me that I'm about everything. Like, I always feel like I try to be the best YouTuber I can be. And then I also have to remember that I'm just a beginner too. Please, no mean comments, please. But I just always worry that my channel, like, because this is all I have. This is all I have. Is my YouTube. And I don't want it to fail. Like most other YouTuber beginners, I want to have big success and be the best YouTuber I can be. And if this lags, I'm just gonna post a picture up instead. So yeah, that was the one major thing that was on my mind too. Is I always worry that that I'm gonna go back to my account and just find a failed mess. But no, you guys always tell me that I'm a really awesome YouTuber and that I do an awesome job, and I also love it when you guys tell me that I make your day. You always look forward to what I'm going to do next. That's always great too. And like I mentioned earlier, that I'm 27. Another part of my autism is that I think like I'm 13. Like, I have a mind of a 13-year-old or teenager or whatever. Because with my autism, like, I don't think like what other 24-year-olds think. Which, I don't know what they think. Because, to be honest, I'm the only 24-year-old that I know of right now. But yeah, I just wanted to mention what it kind of feels like being an autistic YouTuber, and that I always feel really excited when something awesome happens with my channel. Like when the YouTubers that I look up to subscribe, which pretty much everybody but one, and I think if you know me from Twitter, you know which one hasn't subscribed to my channel yet that I'm still waiting for. But I'm patiently waiting. But yeah, but a lot of the YouTubers that I look up to have subscribed to my channel. Like, I'm not gonna name them all, but in case you know, Razz is one of them. He is one of the ones that had subscribed to my channel, and he's even my first subscriber of my channel, because I asked him if he would take that honor since he'd done so much to me, and he basically introduced me to YouTube to take the honors of being the first subscriber to my channel, and he said yes. So that was really great to know. And and thank you to all the YouTubers that are understanding how I'm feeling. Like Razz, Daco, he's going through emotional things too, and he knows exactly how I feel, and he keeps telling me, take a chill pill. Still working on that, Daco. Still working on that. And Zombie, and like, we were talking this morning, and he was being supportive this morning, so thank you, Zombie. And like lately, thank you, DA Games, because they knew that I was feeling down lately, and I was helping them by donating a lot of money. And then they asked me to collab with them during the stream, and that was awesome. Like, I never, like I didn't know, I never thought that I would ever get DA Games to know that I exist. but now I've collabed with them and I got to know them personally. That's really awesome. So, but if it's just one picture, it's because the video lags. So that's why I just used a picture. But in case you see me, that means the video did not lag. Yay! But I don't know, the program's acting weird, so like I'd see myself lagging when I'm talking, you know. So I basically just wanted to get all of that off my chest. That let's just hope that my goal comes very soon, that I do get that goal, and that more amazing things happen. So thank you guys for watching and understanding, and I'll see you in the next gameplay. Bye.